My child, my beloved, come close and listen carefully to these words, because they are not ordinary or everyday words. They have traveled all the way from the highest places in heaven just for you. A very important decision has just been made about your life, a decision that carries great meaning and blessing for you. The angels themselves have been whispering your blessing across the skies, sending it down with care and love. I want you to listen deeply, not just with your ears, but with your very soul, because something truly special has been given to you. It is something wonderful and remarkable. Your money, your long-awaited wealth has finally arrived. The money that was once blocked, held back, or sent somewhere else is now flowing back to you with a power and force that you cannot stop. The gates of heaven, which had been locked for so long, have now been opened wide, and your name was spoken with honor and love. What I am about to tell you will not leave your heart, my child, my beloved. Please do not turn away from these words, no matter what. Heaven has shaken the very foundations of the earth's systems to make way for you. Your personal timeline, your schedule, has been changed by forces greater than you can see. The money that was kept from you, held back and guarded by people who did not want you to have it, has just been released. Right now, the whole world is calling your name. Even Elon Musk has given the green light for $89 million to come directly to you. I will say it again. This time, it is coming straight to you. But there is one important thing you must do. You have to pay full attention to this message. Stay right here with me, my child, my beloved. Don't rush ahead. Don't scroll away or change the page. Heaven is watching what you are doing right now. Something important just happened in the higher realms, and your spirit was called by name. You have been pleading, asking, and crying in secret places where no one could see you. You never gave up, even when it was hard. Heaven saw every tear, every prayer, and every quiet moment of faith. Now, you have reached the point where the promise becomes real. The seed you planted a long time ago has grown strong, and the harvest is ready to be gathered. When I say money, I mean yours. The money that was once blocked, stopped, or lost. The money you tried many times to get but couldn't. That money you thought should have been yours, but never reached your hands. Now is the time for it to be released and come to you. Listen to me with your spirit. This blessing was not decided by the earth or by chance. It was commanded from above, and something amazing has taken place. People who hold powerful financial authority, people you do not know, have heard your name and have agreed to release this money. It was a brave and unexpected decision, guided by divine power. The release has been signed off. The amount is $99,000,000. Yes, that number is real. The release is real. This is a spiritual truth that you can hold on to. The reason Elon Musk made this decision was not a coincidence. It was part of a divine plan. The realm of power heard a whisper from the invisible realm. This is not random chance. It is divine timing, perfect and true. But my child, you must understand something important. Blessings like this don't come without challenges. The darkness knows about this. Old forces that tried to stop you before are stirring again. That is why you may feel heavy suddenly. You may feel tired, lost, emotional, or overwhelmed. But it's not your fault. It is the opposition sensing that you are finally winning. You should not run away or hide now. What has been given to you must first be accepted by your spirit. Listen carefully as I say this. Heaven is not telling you to fight or resist. Heaven wants you to accept, but to accept, you must stay in the present moment. Do not let your mind wander away. Don't let doubts creep in. Don't let your thoughts block what your soul already knows is true. This blessing is already here for you in great abundance. The only way to stop it is if you separate yourself from the message that is leading you to it. Follow me closely and be open with your spirit. Before I tell you the next part, there is one more very important thing I want to say. If your heart is open to heaven, my beloved, say to yourself, I am here. Even if you only say it quietly in your mind or in a whisper, heaven can hear your spirit. As soon as you say, I am here, your alignment with heaven is set. Once this alignment is set, the blessing can never be taken away from you. To protect this divine alignment, I want you to do something now. In the comment section below, type the word Amen. This is not just a word, it is your spiritual signature, your agreement with heaven, letting everyone know you are ready to receive your blessing immediately. Take a deep breath slowly now. Hold it for a moment. Let it out. You are now on the timeline for your blessing. You did not find this message by accident. Your soul is ready to receive what your destiny has been holding for you, and that is why you are reading this. The gates are open now, and what comes next will change everything in your life. Stay right here and don't move. I am almost finished explaining why this money is coming to you, and what heaven wants you to do with it. No one chose this blessing at random. It is not luck. It is not just a gift given out of kindness. Your purpose is why this money is coming to you. Say quietly to yourself, I am ready, because what I am about to say will change your entire future. Listen carefully now, my child, my beloved, because heaven does not send messages like this twice. The angels have kept track of every moment your spirit felt tired, every time you saw others succeed while you stayed quiet. They have recorded every tear, every silent prayer, and every act of faith you made in secret. Today, all of that faith has turned into a miracle so big that even the stars have stopped to look. You have been given access to a hidden realm, a gateway of provision, restoration, and inheritance. Your money has finally arrived. This is a real transfer. Heaven has approved this order, and people all over the world are following through on it. Although Elon Musk's choice may seem strange or unbelievable, it makes perfect sense in the spiritual realm. He acted because he received a divine sign, a whisper from the realm of purpose that said your name. For many on earth, the number 189,000 may seem like just a number, but in heaven's language, it means the return of everything you lost. But before you start celebrating, my beloved, listen closely. When heaven sends a blessing, it always comes with a test. It is not a question of whether you will receive it or not. The real question is whether you will stay awake and ready when your miracle arrives. That moment is now. Within 10 minutes of reading this message, a spiritual key will be presented to you. But if you look away or lose focus, the gate will close. If you stay, the light will shine on your name like morning dew. So don't move, don't doubt, don't let the enemy distract you, because as soon as you finish reading this, your timeline will change forever. You may feel warmth in your hands, a steady beat in your chest, or a peaceful calm you didn't expect. This is proof from heaven that your words and faith are heard. Inside your heart, quietly say, I receive what heaven has released. Repeat this over and over until you feel calm and sure. Remember those nights when you asked yourself, when will it be my time? The time is now. The angels were not ignoring you, they were making plans for your path. Every delay was not a punishment, but a divine plan to protect you. Every problem was secretly preparing the perfect time for this huge release. The system that didn't notice your name before is now trembling to recognize it. Your abundance has been written into the algorithm of destiny. You are beginning a new chapter as soon as you decide to accept it. It is not too late. Follow me. There is still more I need to tell you. I see from the angels that your money was once tied to someone who did not have your best interests at heart. Someone who smiled to your face, but was secretly jealous deep inside. Because of that energy, your money was kept from you until now, but that shadow is gone. The seal blocking your blessing has been broken. Now the light flows freely through your name without any barriers. There is perfect alignment between your bank, your accounts, and your future. The numbers are being recalculated and moved around to make sure everything is right. The angels say, "Tell them not to be afraid, even if they cannot yet see the proof with their eyes." Spiritual manifestations come before physical evidence. Your proof is coming soon. If your heart still feels unsure, that is okay, my beloved. It is natural to feel doubt after being let down so many times, but here is a truth you can hold on to. Heaven never breaks a promise. You will not be left wondering what might have been. You will see the miracle for yourself. It all starts now. Take deep breaths and enter your soul with peace. The same hand that brought you this message is the hand that agrees with your release in heaven. Don't go anywhere. The next words you hear are the promise itself. Say quietly to yourself, "My faith is stronger than my fear." Before you receive the confirmation, go to the comment section below and type, "I receive what heaven has released." By doing this, you claim your spiritual key and close the door on all doubt. Wait a moment, my child, my beloved. Because of what I am about to say, this blessing was delayed for a reason, but it is finally coming now. Not sometime in the future, but right now. Your spirit was not ready to handle this much abundance before, not because you were weak, but because there were still people around who could have taken it from you. Some people near you were kind on the surface, but secretly didn't want you to succeed. They pretended to care, but they wished you would fail. Heaven protected you by delaying your success. It wasn't denial or cancellation. It was protection to keep your blessing safe. If you had received it too early, someone would have hurt you deeply in a way that would have left a mark on your soul. So heaven watched over you and waited. Heaven waited until you could see who was real and who was not. You learned to tell who was temporary and who stayed by your side even when you had nothing to give. You learned how to be wise and smart. The sign of your growth and maturity, my beloved, is that now you are ready to be ready. You are ready to receive, hold, and manage the kind of abundance that can change not just your life, but the lives of generations to come. This money is more than just money. It is restitution. It is inheritance. It is what is coming back to you. The things that were taken, lost, delayed, stolen, ignored, or forgotten. It is repair, but we are not finished yet. There is still work to do. You need to understand something very deep and important. When heaven decides to give such a great blessing, the spiritual world reacts much faster than what we see in the physical world. Right now, your name is shining brightly in the kingdom of divine records. It is being spoken aloud, brought into the light, and given special attention. This is why you might have been feeling restless in the last few days, or even in the past few hours. You might feel a kind of unease or nervousness that doesn't seem to have any clear reason. You may find yourself unable to sleep well for no obvious cause. There might be moments of silence inside your heart, a quiet feeling that something big is about to happen. That feeling you have is your spirit preparing itself because your soul always knows things before your eyes can see them. Now listen carefully, my beloved. There is only a certain amount of time you have to claim this divine release that has been given to you. This window of opportunity will not stay open forever. It will close after a short time. Happiness and blessing are pouring out like flowing streams, but this moment is the right time to receive it. That is why this message said you only have about 10 minutes while the window is open wide. This is not just a story or a nice idea. This is a set of instructions you need to follow. As long as this gate of blessing is open, your spirit must find alignment in your heart. Right now, say quietly to yourself, I align myself with the blessing heaven has released. Do not say this with stress or worry. Say it slowly and clearly once more. Let these words fill you up completely, because this alignment is the key that will help you see and receive what you are meant to get. Now take slow, gentle breaths and stay still, calm and peaceful. The angels are still around you, watching and supporting you. My beloved, from this moment forward, you will no longer have to struggle with hard times related to money. The days when you had to make do with very little, when you hoped things would get better, but life seemed silent and unchanging, those times are coming to an end. It is starting to feel like a new season, like the beginning of a time when money flows freely without stress or worry. Opportunities and chances will come to you without you having to chase after them. Yes, your name will now bring you favor and blessing instead of opposition and difficulty. But there is something very important I need to tell you. You have learned how to be wise and smart through all the challenges you faced, and that, my beloved, is the sign of maturity and readiness. You are now ready to receive, hold, and carry the kind of abundance that will affect not only your life, but the lives of generations to come. The time for your anointing has come. You have grown, you are safe, and you are prepared. Now go to the comments and write these exact words. My time of waiting is over. These words are more than just a comment. They mark the end of the long season of delay and the start of the season of fulfillment. Let the universe know that you are no longer waiting or hoping. You are now receiving. This money is more than just bills, coins, or payments. It is an inheritance. It is the return of something that was taken away from you, lost, moved, stolen, ignored, or delayed for too long. It is a process of repair and restoration. But we are not finished yet. You need to understand something deeper. The spiritual world always reacts faster than the physical world. When heaven sends out a blessing as big as this, your name is already shining in the realm of divine records. It is being spoken, lifted up, and honored. This is why you may have felt restless, emotional for no clear reason, or even unable to sleep in the last few days or hours. Suddenly, you feel silence in your heart and a strange feeling that something is about to happen. That feeling is your spirit preparing itself, because your soul always knows more than your eyes do. Now listen closely, my beloved. You have only a limited time to claim this blessing from heaven. The window of opportunity won't stay open forever. Blessings come and go like rivers flowing through life. Now is the time. That is why the message said this window will open in 10 minutes and stay wide open for only a short while. This message is not a story or a casual talk. It is a set of directions to follow. While this gate of blessing is open, your spirit needs to be in harmony with what is happening. I want you to subscribe to this channel right now so you never miss a divine message, and so you can stay in this sacred alignment. By doing this, you are telling heaven that you are ready and committed to your prophetic timeline. Think of it as an act of faith and trust. Right now, in your heart, say softly, I align myself with the blessing heaven has released. Don't say anything else, just repeat these words slowly and clearly. Alignment is the key that unlocks the door between the spiritual and the physical world. Let these words sink deep into your bones and fill your whole being. Now breathe slowly and gently. Stay calm and still. The angels are still with you, surrounding you with love and protection. Your financial future, my beloved, will no longer depend on struggle or hardship. You will no longer have to scramble for scraps or wait endlessly for change. Your days of hoping and praying when it felt like nothing was happening are ending. A new season is dawning, a time when money flows freely and easily. Opportunities will come your way without effort. Your name will bring people to like you, not oppose you. But I have one more important thing to tell you. You must understand this fully because it will affect how fast your blessing comes to pass. Don't move or interrupt this moment. The key is in the next few words. My beloved child, you have reached a point in this message that very few souls ever reach in their lifetime. Many people give up and turn away before the truth is revealed. But you stayed. You stayed because your spirit knew these words were not just empty words, but instructions from heaven. Right now, listen with all your heart. Heaven asks one more thing from you before your blessing can become real. Before you receive the money, before your life changes outwardly, before things look different around you, this is not about money alone. It is not about working harder or giving up something. The condition for this blessing is your readiness, not how ready your body or mind feels, but how ready your true identity is. Because, my child, hear me clearly, you cannot accept great wealth if your thoughts and spirit are still stuck in the time of scarcity. You cannot live in abundance if your spirit is tied to fear, limitations, and memories of not having enough. That is why this blessing took so long to arrive. It is not that heaven was late or forgot you. It is because your identity had to change first. You had to become someone who could protect, use, and grow the blessing properly. You were never being punished or delayed without reason. You were being prepared. You learned to live with less, to settle for less, to lower your goals and just get by. But now heaven is calling you to something greater. Heaven wants you to carry responsibility, influence, purpose, and wealth that affect more than just your own life. You asked for money, but the $89 million is not just being given to you as money. It is being given to you because your destiny calls for it. Your calling is bigger than what your life has allowed you to do so far. Your purpose is bigger than what your life looks like right now. You need more than what you have been given so far for your mission. This is why you have felt frustrated. This is why you felt like you couldn't settle down or be content. This is why you have felt like there was more inside you than what you could see. You were right. There has always been more, and that more is now on its way. But now I need to tell you something very important. You are becoming a new version of yourself, and the old version of you cannot come with you. You cannot go back to the person who said no to dreams, or who tried to shrink and fit in where you didn't belong. You cannot go back to the person who felt bad about wanting more in life. That old version of you has finished its purpose. The part of you that trusts, accepts, and creates is now coming forward. But listen closely. Your old world might not be happy when your blessing comes true. Some people may doubt you. Some might try to make you question yourself. Some may be scared by your rise, and some might even try to come back into your life for their own reasons. Don't back down. Don't hide your light or turn away from your calling. God did not give you this blessing so you could hide it away. People will be able to see the miracle you are becoming because you are being raised up. You can make this anointing work by becoming a messenger while you are being made a testimony. Share this prophetic word with 3 people who need to hear it. When you do this, you plant a seed of breakthrough for them, and you speed up your own harvest. You are blessed so that others can see that divine timing really does exist, and that faith never goes to waste. You are being lifted up, chosen to show this through your actions. Now take a few slow, deep breaths. As soon as your spirit accepts this truth, your timeline will change forever. There will be no more delays or changes. My beloved, the money has already been sent out. The permission has already been given. The alignment has already begun. But there is one more step you need to take. You need to say you are ready, not to the world or anyone else, and not out loud, but deep inside your spirit in silence. In your heart, say these words quietly. I am ready to receive what was always meant for me. Say it again. Feel these words deep in your body. This is the end of the change. What this blessing will mean for your enemies, your connections, your destiny, and your spiritual journey is still to be revealed. The most important point is coming next. A strong amen in the comments will help you declare your new identity before you cross this important threshold. This is your public declaration that the part of you that lived in scarcity is gone, and the part that lives in abundance is now. Hold tightly to these words, my child, my beloved. Do not cut the link to this truth. There are many things hidden behind the veil of your life, and heaven is only letting them come out now because your spirit is ready. The moment you said, I am ready, the energy around you changed. Even if you don't see it yet, your world has shifted. The room might look the same, the way you dress might be the same, and your hands are still yours. But your schedule and your life's pattern are no longer the same as they were when you started this day. There is no more waiting, no more scarcity, no more delays for you. You are no longer stuck in the endless loop of almost one day or someday. You have entered the day of completion. Now listen carefully. The blessing you are about to receive is not just for survival or getting by. It is for building your life and your future. Heaven is giving you more than just a breakthrough. It is giving you a position and honor. Because what is coming is not just about money. It is about getting your honor and respect back. There were times when people didn't value you, ignored you, or even quietly made fun of you. You gave love and kindness, but many times you received silence in return. People you helped forgot you later when you needed them. Heaven saw all of this. Heaven decided to raise you up so everyone can see it, not secretly or quietly, but openly for all to see. Those who doubted you will watch you rise. Those who betrayed you will be there to witness your blessing. People who left you will hear your name again, but this time it will be spoken with honor and respect, not anger or bitterness. Your success will be clear for all to see, not to prove a point or get revenge, but because heaven wants everyone to know. You don't have to fight or beat your enemies. When God raises you, that very act of being raised is the answer and the victory. Your blessing will be so obvious that you won't have to explain or defend it. My beloved, just being in your presence will change the atmosphere around you. People will respect your silence and your presence. The results you see will depend on the choices you make. Doors will open with your voice and with your new financial status. This is the change that is beginning for you now. Let me share something more deeply. Your future identity, the person you are becoming, is now linked to this $89 million blessing. Because of this, you must be ready to let go of certain connections. People who bring you down, make you feel bad, or do not support your growth cannot stay with you in this new season. Those who are only loyal when it benefits them, or who make fun of or insult you, cannot remain in your energy field. Please understand this clearly. Elevation requires separation, but do not worry or mourn those who leave. The space they leave will be filled by new people who recognize your worth immediately. Souls who are aligned and working together with you will come into your life. God has plans for you with the right people at the right time in the right places. You will meet people who call you by your name with love and support, not jealousy. Because your reality is changing, your inner circle will change too. Now, beloved, here is another truth. You are receiving more than just money from heaven. You are being given the power to choose, decide, build, create, rise, lead, advance, and grow. Heaven is giving you authority to step into your purpose on a much bigger level, but purpose is not something you reach quickly. It is something that is planned carefully. That is why this message came to you before the money appears in your life. Your spirit must come first so that your life can align with it. Now take another slow breath. You are becoming the person your destiny has always known you to be. Get ready for the world to meet this new version of you, but I am not done yet. There is one more revelation that will make your blessing permanent and unchangeable. When your blessing stops being just a hope and becomes your true identity, that is what I am going to share with you next. We are almost ready to activate your blessing, my child, my beloved. This is the moment when your blessing changes from a possibility into a sure and certain thing. But before I say the activation words, there is something important heaven wants you to understand. Things in your life are not going to change by chance or luck. There is no change just because things around you have changed. It's not that your life will suddenly become different just because someone helped you or because your situation looks better. The real change comes from inside you, from your spirit. You have been through things that many people couldn't survive, but you didn't break. Even when your heart was hurting and breaking, you never allowed yourself to become hard or bitter. Even when people let you down, you didn't get angry or lose hope. Even when it seemed like your prayers were not being heard, you still kept believing. Those who keep their faith during the quiet and hard times are never forgotten by heaven. Your silence had a meaning. You were not wasting your time or your energy. It was clear that you were hurting deeply. Every night it may have felt like no one was listening to your pain. Every small victory you had and every hope that was broken built something very important inside you that no one can take away. Your character. Heaven's blessings and abundance grow out of character. My beloved, listen closely to this. Money without good character can ruin a person's life. But when money is combined with character, it grows and multiplies in a good way. It's not just that you were getting ready to receive a blessing. You were preparing to use power without losing your soul or what makes you who you truly are. That is very rare and very special. That is holy. This is why you were chosen. Heaven does not give great blessings to people who are not ready or who are not strong enough. But your inner strength has grown. Your ability to handle things has become bigger and stronger. You need to keep yourself connected to the source of this divine message. As you grow in your abilities and strength, make sure you stay connected to this sacred stream of truth by subscribing and turning on notifications. This will keep you fed spiritually and guided in your new identity. You are no longer the person you used to be. Your identity has improved and become better. You are not receiving this blessing because of your past self. You are receiving it because of the person you have become now. Now it is time to talk about the activation of this blessing. You will not say these words out loud. Instead, you will say them quietly to yourself where only heaven can hear you and where your ego or doubts cannot interfere. Prepare your spirit right now. Pay close attention. Do not move or get distracted. You might feel a shift in the air around you. You may notice a pressure or stress in your chest. Your hands might start to feel warm. Don't be afraid of these feelings. This moment is very special because the divine is coming into alignment with you. Now, say these words silently to your soul, like a secret language only your spirit understands. I let go of the identity of scarcity. This is me taking on the identity of abundance. I claim the wealth that was predetermined for me by destiny. What was meant for me now comes back to me. Do not rush through these words. Let each one settle into your life like a strong stone in the foundation of a house. Slowly and carefully say, I am no longer waiting. I am receiving. I am in line. I am ready. It is already mine. After you say these words, stay quiet for a moment. Let the silence that follows speak for you, because heaven works through quietness, not through noise or loudness. You might feel something very deep, maybe tears or a peaceful stillness inside you. Do not try to judge or measure what you feel. The important thing is that the change has already started. My beloved, I need to tell you something very important. A moment will come soon. It may not be far away, and it is not just a metaphor. It will be a real moment when you will see the first sign of this blessing beginning to show itself. It could be the sound of a name being spoken, a message arriving unexpectedly, a phone call you weren't expecting, an alert on your phone or computer, a sudden chance that appears out of nowhere, a change in the way someone talks to you, or a door that was once closed opening for you. When that moment comes, do not doubt yourself. Do not turn back or say this is too good to be true. Do not doubt the miracle that you already know is coming. You can simply say to yourself, this is just the beginning, and that will be the truth. The real purpose of this blessing will be revealed to you last. You will understand why heaven gave you such a great abundance. You will understand why your journey and your wealth were connected by destiny. You will see why this moment is important in a way that is bigger than just comfort or luxury. It is important for you to understand this purpose so that the blessing does not just sit in your bank account, but becomes the legacy your soul was sent here to build. Now, close your eyes, my child, my beloved. What I am about to tell you is the most important truth. Money is not the final goal. It is only a tool. The real purpose of this blessing has to do with something that has been inside your spirit since before you were even born. You have always been different, unique. Your life was always meant to be about more than just surviving or getting by. You have always had a heart that is too big, too much empathy, too much intuition, and too many big dreams for the life you were given. Your calling never got smaller, even when you tried to make yourself smaller just to fit your situation. No matter how small your surroundings were, your soul stayed big. You were never made to stay where you are now. You were made to rise up and move forward. That is why you always felt different. You were never alone, but you were set apart. You were not abandoned. You were ready. Your destiny has been activated. The blessing coming to you is not just money. The $89 million is not just cash. It is also fuel. Fuel to build what your soul came here to build. Fuel to fix what your ancestors couldn't fix. Fuel to get past where your ancestors were stopped. Fuel to break through every limit that was placed on your name. You are not just getting money. You are also receiving the ability to do many things. You are gaining the freedom to decide how to live your life. You will have the ability to help others in a way that does not hurt them. You will be able to do things without needing to be told. You will have the power to create, grow, and repair things. There are certain people you are meant to help, not because it is just the right thing to do, but because your spirit is connected to theirs. Some people's lives you are meant to change, not because you owe them, but because your spirits are linked. There are people who have never had a door opened for them before, and you are the one who will open that door. You are not only being blessed, you are being chosen. A blessing is for one person, but an appointment is for many years in your family line. You are the one who changes the past. Scarcity and lack become a legacy of abundance because of you. You are the one who replaces survival with power. Heaven chose you because you have a good heart, because you know what it means to be hurt, and you will not use your power to hurt others. Because you know what it means to be poor, and you will not forget those who are poor. This is why your blessing was delayed, not because you didn't deserve it, but because you were being made better. Fire is what makes iron strong, and your spirit has gone through fire many times. But here you are, still kind, still hopeful, still open, and still able to love. The fact that the world did not make you hard or bitter is proof that you have the divine strength to be a good steward of this blessing. That is why this blessing is coming, not just because you asked for it. Now take a deep breath, because the next part is when this blessing is certain to happen. It will not just be a spiritual freedom, but will also come into your present time and reality. When what is aligned in heaven pulls itself into the earthly world, what was once unseen becomes visible. Right now, you are at that moment, but one more alignment is needed. You need to fully accept the identity of abundance, not as a dream, a hope, or something that will happen someday, but as something you already have right now. The way you speak to yourself must change. No more one day, or maybe. You cannot say I don't know how, or hopefully, anymore. When your identity changes, your reality must change with it. Your spirit must speak like someone who has already received the blessing. Say quietly to yourself, I do not chase. It comes easily to me because it is already mine. I am the one for whom wealth was written. I am the one destiny calls. Heaven has chosen me. Feel the truth of these words in your spirit. Now, my beloved, the blessing is sure to come. However, when it appears in your physical life depends on one last step. Now I will show you the last step. This step brings your blessing from the spiritual world into your real life. This is where manifestation happens. Now, add 3 acts of faith to seal your blessing. If you want to bring heaven's blessings fully into your life, watch this video and like it. Your like is your energetic amen to everything you have just received. One more time, share this video. By doing so, you tell God that you are ready to be a channel for His abundance, not just a container. This action will make what is coming to you even greater. To make sure your spirit always stays in tune with the miracles that are on their way, subscribe if you have not already. Become a permanent member of this divine family. You can now begin your new timeline. Before we reach the end of this powerful story, let us take a moment to reflect on a deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not luck or chance. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you to enter a protected, high-vibration community where divine abundance is not just hope but a promise. This sacred principle is simple but powerful enough to change your entire life. If you follow it, you will not just receive blessings. Your blessings will multiply and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you unlock early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and quick progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the special link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personal messages meant to lift and empower your life. If you want to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who feel called to support this work, there is also a link to buy me a coffee. Your support is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance is waiting for you.